Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to discuss about the top 5 growth stocks for 2030, where I'll be discussing 5 different sector stocks. Stay tuned till end. Let's begin the video. And the first sector where I'm going to discuss is from the capital market. The reason why I had selected a capital market is when it comes to the equity investment, so in India especially, so it has been grown from 3.9% to close to 8% in 2025. So, and again, the promising stock which I had found in the sector is BSC Limited. And it doesn't mean that you can straight away go ahead and buy the stocks. So, you should always look into the valuation, at what valuation the stock is trading, and the right PE and the right price, of course. And when definitely one can see a good correction in, if any, like for example, if any like scenarios like war situations or any COVID situations, so definitely you can see a good correction in the market, because when it comes to the BSC Limited, the main revenue comes from the transaction cost. When markets are going up, so more people tend to buy stocks and there will be a more transaction happens, so that's where the BSC Limited will earn money out of that. So let's dive into the technical of the stocks. So the all-time high is close to 3000. So right now it's trading at almost 2400. So it's forming a good triangle pattern. So one can see a like it almost like fallen by almost 8 to 10%. And right now it's at the strong support zone. So last time also it has been a same zone, and then it has given a rally from there. So one can accumulate like 30 to 40% from now, and if any correction like 10% down the line, so definitely you can consider buying more stocks. And the second sector where I'm going to discuss is semiconductor sector. So the India semiconductor mission has been started in the year of 2021, and one of the promising stock which I had found in this sector is Keynes Technologies. The reason why I had selected a Keynes Technology, because like when it comes to Keynes Technology, they had like almost invested 3,400 crore capex in the semiconductor segment, and out of that, close to 50% of the funding has been done from the government itself. And it's always suggestible to choose a stock which has a government involvement in the, especially on the funding perspective, because the semiconductor is the biggest industry and that needs a lot of capital to be invested in. So that's one of the reason I had selected Keynes Technologies. And of course, when these companies invest like 3000 or 5000 crore, so like when it has a good attraction from the government as well, so one can see a good rally in the short term as well. So let's see the technical analysis what else so far it has been done. So Keynes Technology, the all-time high has made 7,800. After that, it has been crashed, so almost close to 50%, right? So you can see a like knee-jerk reaction over the last few months, and again suddenly from that point to now, it has been recovered almost. And from past 4 days, it has been giving good volumes with the. You can see that yesterday itself, it has been gone up to 3%, right? With the good volumes, you can see that from past 2 days it has increased volume as well. And so here there are three support lines, so in this zone, so there are more stocks are getting accumulated, and this forming a good trend line as well. So you can see that, so it has giving a clear breakout from this point. So one can, if you are looking for the short term as well, so one can see a definitely 5 to 10%, and you can keep the stop loss below the candle low. But however, if you are planning for the long term, so definitely one can accumulate units at whenever there is any crashes in the stocks. And the third stock where I'm going to discuss is from the defense sector. So defense sector is one of the, like what we can say, like it's the safest sector. And if any situations like war, be it like Russia Ukraine war, so usually we can see that defense stocks tend to go up, which we had seen recently as well. Even when it comes to the government budget, so for this year, so defense budget is close to like 6.8 lakh crore, so which has been doubled within last 5 years, right? So defense is one of the growing sector. And as per the Make in India initiative, so majority of the like defense sector instrument, so which has been produced in India itself, and almost close to 21,000 crore we are exporting to other countries as well. So in this sector, the promising stock which I had found is HAL. So the all-time high it has made like close to 5,600. So right now it's trading at close to 4,400. So right now from the all-time high it has been corrected close to 50%. After that it has been gone up close to 40%. And overall, so if you look at the like long-term perspective, so on a monthly chart, so you can see that so every like it has made a high of almost 5,600. And so when it comes to the weekly chart, so right now continuously 3 to 4 weeks it has been coming down. So whenever there is any correction in the market, so definitely one can consider it for the long term. So as I mentioned, see the government budget is not going to come down in any point of time. It is going to increase for sure. And HL is one of the promising stocks. Definitely one can look into for the long term perspective. And the fourth sector is data center stocks. So the why I selected a data center stocks are like which are considered to be a significant part of the future of investment. So as it's driven completely by the AI. Again, so in this sector, the promising stock which I had found is NetWeb Technologies. Again, this is one of the riskiest what we can say sector as well as compared to the defense or capital market and other healthcare sectors, right? So, but however, if you look at the like long term perspective, so one can definitely see a good run up, because as we are into the driven by the AI, so definitely data center stocks definitely will play a very important role. And again, if there is any like new technology comes up like deep seek technologies, so we had seen the recent correction as well because of that. So one should have a patience to hold it for the long term. So there will be a correction and a panic in the market. So if you are planning for the long term, so definitely NetWeb is one of the promising stock. So let's understand the technical of the stock. So you can see that it has been IPO'd close to 900. So it has gone up to close to 3,000. So in the matter of within a year, and after that it has been corrected close to 50%. So now it's trading at 2,300. So it's one of the volatile stocks. And so definitely if any correction in the future, so one can accumulate it and hold it for the long term with the horizon of within 5 to 10 years. And the last sector where I'm going to discuss is healthcare sector. See, healthcare is one of the growing sector due to the factors like rising demand for the medical services. So, and it's bound to grow at the CAGR of minimum 15 to 20%. So, healthcare expense has been increased year on year. Again, in this sector, the promising stock which I had found is Yatharth Hospitals. So, let's understand the technical of the stocks. It has been made a all-time high of close to 700. After that it has been corrected close to 50%, 300 again. So it has listed in the price of close to 300. So right now it's trading at close to 600 rupees. So again, so healthcare is one of the like promising and safest sector. So we had seen when it comes to the COVID like scenarios. So when other sectors are not been performing, IT and pharma is a sector where it has been grown with a good rate of 25 to 30% CAGR. But right now it has been come down. But again, so whenever there is any COVID like situations, and Etharth Hospital or any pharma sector will play a very important role in this healthcare sector. So these are the top 5 sectors in different domain where I had selected. And just a quick disclaimer, so this is not a buy or a sell recommendations. So do your own due diligence before buying any stocks. And if you haven't watched the previous video where I discussed about the top 5 diversified ETF in India, and how one can consider like investing in a monthly basis, so I'd explained in detail. So I'll place a link in the description. So do watch that video and do subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon, and I'll see you soon with the new interesting video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.